Welcome. Happy Friday. So today I will be doing a weekend tarot reading for the collective energy. Then I will do you a Believe in Your Own Magic oracle message, followed by an angel number. So let's get started. Spirits, angels, what messages do the collective energy people need to receive, please, for weekend reading? So what's going on for the collective energy this weekend, please, spirits and angels, in love and light and for the highest good? What are the challenges for the collective energy, please, for a weekend reading guidance for the highest good and in love and light? What challenges are the collective energy people facing? Thank you, spirits and angels. And what is the outcome, please, for the collective energy for weekend guidance and in love and light and for the highest good? Thank you so much, spirits and angels. What is the outcome for the weekend of the 8th to the 10th, please? Thank you, spirits and angels. What's the outcome for the collective energy, please? Thank you so much, spirits and angels. So, again, I did this on Monday for the week reading, and today was a weekend reading, and we have got the Four of Cups again. Boredom. Stuck. So this energy, I feel this energy is you're bored, you've got boredom, you're stuck in your energy, you're burnt out, you don't know your boundaries and you don't know how to say no. You're always probably running around for other people. And so Cups is all about the emotional energy. So with this card, I feel like you're burnt out, you don't know how to say no to people, you're overextending yourself, you're stuck, you're contemplating, looking at the Three Cups like, how do I need to move forward? What do I need to see? But sometimes we get stuck in our thoughts, and you really need to think from the inside and from your heart and learn to put boundaries in place for yourself, because as you can see, there is a fourth cup being offered to you. Someone's bringing you something, maybe helping you, but you're just not seeing it because you're stuck in your own thoughts and you need time to contemplate about things. And that is, then comes the challenges. So in the challenges is the Hierophant. So this is a major arcana, and this could be challenges in your marriage. It's about faith, spirituality, religion. You know, it could just be that you need to practice meditation for your inner calm. So again, boredom, stuck, burnt out energy, don't know how to say no, people pleasing, taking on too much. And now he's getting overwhelmed with his emotional thoughts and his emotional side. But if you take a little time out to process your thoughts, meditate, then you might see the option that's being gifted to you or coming to you, because you're not stuck in your thoughts. Because sometimes we need to feel from the heart, not the mind. The mind always wants us to think that it's right, and it's not always right. So, you know, you could be having troubled times in your marriage, or, you know, your spirituality journey. And again, this card came out Monday. So it could be time to go within to see why you're burnt out bored, stuck, and learn to set some boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself, because a healthy mindset and thoughtfulness and a place that is happy to yourself, sometimes you've just got to learn to say no. Because also in the challenge position is the 5 of Pentacles, where you're feeling stuck out in the cold. Like, you know, you're not seeing that there is a way, but you're just feeling that you're stuck out in the cold and people are, it's not working in your favour, because there is other options there, but all you're seeing it is from a loss, or you've been put out. But sometimes we are our own worst enemy, you know, because there is a way, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just need to go inside and think about that. Because in this card, look, they're looking and they're feeling left outside. But the Pentacles are in the window, and the Pentacles is all about the material wealth world. So, you know, this could be work related. It could be that this is like you've been tight on money, spending whatever, or feeling like you never have enough money. Or, yeah, so you just maybe need to have a think about that, about where you want to go forward. Because in the outcome's nice. The outcome's the Strength, which is another major arcana card. So she's taming a lion inside her, but as you can see, the tornado's behind her. So that is about you learning to calm your inner storms. Just know it's there if it's needed, but you can just tame that lion and just only use it when you need to use it. So again, this is what's going on. Stuck in your thoughts, boredom. It's time to contemplate, reevaluate, because you're bored, you're stuck in your own energy, you're burnt out, you may be feeling at a loss. And that can come with like relationships. So like I say, the Cup's energy is all about your heart, your emotions. So take that wherever that resonates for you. Where in your life are you feeling stuck, burnt out, bored? You know, you're going to have to sit down, reevaluate, contemplate what are your choices, because sometimes we don't see that other choice that's been right under our nose because we're too busy focusing on the empty cups that are there in front of us. We're not opening our mind space to what else is available for us. To me, this is all about taking reflection. It is about marriage, spirituality, faith, that sort of stuff. But as you can see, it's like a yoga practice. To me, that's going within, an inner reflection. What do you want? So take time out, 5 minutes to meditate every day. Just sit with your thoughts. Honestly, you'll get so much clarity from that. Because when you're not doing that, you're feeling at a loss. You're feeling like you're put out in the cold. Like, you know, like not everything's working out in your favour, but it can. You get to choose what works for you. So maybe you're taking things that you're left out in the cold and that, and you're not seeing it from a different perspective. Try looking at another perspective. How can you get into that house? Go knock on the door and ask them to let you in. To put a roof over your head. You get stuck in your thoughts by thinking that you've been left out in the cold. Because along on the outcome is the Strength. Use your inner strength to move forward to what it is, for what you want in life. You know, leave the storms behind. As you can see, the sun is behind her, nice and bright. Leave that tornado past behind, but still know you've got that lioness or lion inside you that gives you that push that you need to get through. The strength lies within you. So know that you can do it. So with that being said, I'm going to now do you an oracle card from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. So sometimes we do get stuck in our own thoughts and bored and we don't know how to learn to say no. But just remember, no is a complete sentence. And if that means that people are unhappy with you, but that's pushing your boundaries and you're saying yes, but you're unhappy, that's disturbing your peace. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. And just change your perspective where things are. If things are not working out for you, take some time to self-reflect on that and think about what you need to do for yourself moving forward. Because remember, we all have inner strength, but sometimes the fear and the ego takes over, keeping you comfortable in life. And don't let it get to the where you get to that bottom part of rock bottom where you think, enough's enough, I'm going to do it. Because when we all come with that sort of, you get to that point where you think enough's enough and that's it. You don't always have to get to that point. Just choose you. Loving yourself and pouring into yourself first is not selfish. Okay? So spirits, angels, what messages do the collective people need to receive for the weekend from the 8th to the 10th of August, please? For collective energy message guidance, please. Thank you so much, spirits and angels. Let's see what come out. I really like the strength is a nice ending to that reading because, like I say, we can get bored and stuck in our thoughts. But just know if you do the inner work, you can see past that. You know, you've got to change your perspective sometimes on things and know that the world's not always out to get you. There is always light at the end of the tunnel and strength. Everyone's got their inner strength in them. It's up to you when you're going to use it. So the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck message is, it's number 17 and it's flower. Be honest with yourself. Now you see, I don't make this up. So what have I just said about this reading is about self-reflection to me. It's all about self-reflection. When you're feeling stuck in your world and you're left outside in the cold, you've got to save yourself. So do that inner work and use your strength to plough forward for yourself. So flower. Be honest with yourself. Let's see what the message says with this. I'm really intrigued with this one. Number 17. Be honest with yourself. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. Absolutely perfect. That is to that message, isn't it? Boredom, stuck, burnt out, contemplation, time to see what other options are out there for you. Because if not, you're going to be stuck in that energy. You know, you get to choose how you show up. That's in the, what's going on, in the outcome, the Hierophant. To me, that is, I'm reading this as an energy reading. This is all about self-reflection. Take some time out to sit with your thoughts in silence. Even if you have a notepad and paper, pen, write down what them thoughts are, what comes to you. If thoughts come in, acknowledge them and let them go. But set an intention. What do you want? Because when you're stuck in your thoughts and you're overthinking, along comes with you feeling left out in the cold, you're feeling hard done by, you know, you're not, you get to choose. Just change your perspective on that. Change your perspective on how you're seeing yourself. Because like I say, the coins is all about material wealth. So this could be financially at home, could be a job, you know, however it resonates to you, what you have in your life. So yeah, take that how that resonates, because what lies within you is the lion or lioness. because there is no gender in tarot. So this is a woman, but it can also be a male. So use your strength to plough forward for what it is and leave them stormy days behind you. Then again, Flower, be honest with yourself. So we like to lie to ourselves because lying to ourselves is comfortable. We like to be stuck because the ego wants you to stay in that position because it makes you feel safe and comfortable, and being in that familiar situation is comfortable for you. But sometimes staying in them is ignoring yourself and making yourself uncomfortable because you're unhappy, and you just have to use your inner strength to move forward. Because guess what? What if being stuck in that situation keeps you miserable forever? Yet you walk away from whatever it is and it brings you abundance and happiness, and it was the best thing you ever did. So sometimes you have to just be uncomfortable, but it brings better change. And I'm just going to read that message again because I feel like this is really a powerful message that somebody needs to hear this. Flower, be honest with yourself. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. Don't focus on the negatives. What if you made them changes for yourself and it was the best thing you ever did? Sometimes we just get stuck in our own ways because of fear. Fear creeps in. Let it come in, acknowledge it, move forward, do what is right for yourself. Always put yourself first, and that sounds selfish, but if you aren't pouring into yourself and you're giving to everybody else, you're basically abandoning yourself by doing that. And sometimes people think it's selfish. You need to get over that, because it's not selfish to work on yourself. All this outside, we can all go change that, go to the gym, do whatever, you know, but working inside takes real work. But once you have to work within and work its way out, because it all lies with your emotions, and you will become aware, and awareness is 90% of breakthroughs in your emotions. So now I've had a little rant, I am going to pull you an angel number, but I feel like this is such a powerful message for someone. It's basically the same message as Monday. So, and again, honestly, angel number 555, so 5555, clarity. This is the same message we had on Monday, so somebody needs to hear this message. Transformation, change, opportunity, momentum, process, success, adaptability and achievement. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a beneficiary. Enriching your life experience by embracing and adapting to change. You're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals and everything will work out perfectly in the end. So this to me is definitely a message. So because of that, I am going to pull a message from the universe, because I feel like this is a really powerful message for somebody. Spirits, angels, in love and light, what message do the collective energy people need to receive for guidance for the weekend, please? So a message from the universe. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where... No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that as long as the road has purpose. There you go. See, trust that there's always something bigger out there, and let them fears go and let go. Acknowledge the thought and let go, and just know, I tell you what, use the affirmation, everything is always working out for me and the universe has my back, and go out and make them changes. So if you're living in a really uncomfortable situation in your life at minute, and that is work, relationships, family life, yourself, whatever it is, and you know that deep down, you know, but you fear change, It's time to do some self-reflection and change for you. Not for anyone else, because you can't make nobody change. You've got to want the change for yourself. So with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Really, I hope you all do spend 5 minutes meditating in silence. Just watch a candle burning, the flame, for 5 minutes. Let your thoughts come in and go out. That will transform you. That just makes a massive change in your life. Now, have a blessed weekend. Love and light, Donna.